And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Ask the Visual Media Archive, introduced as usual by Nicholas.
Hello everybody, I'm Nicholas and welcome back to the Visual Media Archive, and it's the 13th and final episode of my Q&A video series. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, but it's because I have a lot of things to do in real life, I'm afraid. You know, all sorts of things I'm doing for independent living, I suppose. But anyways, I'm going to answer your questions for the last time, and here we go. Precure yes, Naria Girls no asks, did you have Greek VHS tapes? Yes, I did, apparently. I already have the Greek VHS tapes and DVDs as well. 2. Did I have a request of Teletubbies' favourite things? Yes, you did, apparently, and it's still on YouTube. 3. Did you have Teletubbies DVDs? Yes, I do. I already have the Teletubbies DVDs, apparently. 4. Did you have DVDs that are not working? Well, most of them are working, but some of them aren't because they have scratches or maybe errors every time I try to rip the DVDs and turn them into video files by using MakeMKV or VLC Media Player, I suppose. And 5. What is your favourite Ragdoll production show? My favourites would have to be, well, let's just say Brum, Rosie and Jim, Tots TV, Teletubbies, and Boo Bar. So that's 5 of my favourite Ragdoll production shows of all time when I was a kid. A long time ago. AnnLaw4527 asks, can you do my massive VHS, DVD, and VCD collection on Saturday? No. I can't take requests from you. I'm sorry. 2. Do you have any promotional DVDs from the Daily Mail? Yes, apparently, because, well, some of them from the Jetix DVD catalogue, you know, the fairy tale classics, Grimm's fairy tale classics, apparently. And a lot of children's TV shows, I think. That's all I can remember. 3. Do you have any promotional DVDs from the Daily/Sunday Mirror? Yes, apparently. Well, few of them, or most of them, I guess. 4. Did you used to have Thomas and Friends, The Fogman and Other Stories, Thomas and Friends, Brave Little Engines, or Thomas and Friends, Engines to the Rescue on VHS? Let's just say 3 of them, I guess. Yeah, 3 of them on VHS I used to have. That's right. 5. Do you have any Carrie Case DVDs? Yes, I do, apparently. Moving on, we have, oh yes, there's the next question asked by AnnLaw4527 again. And he says, do you have any interactive DVD games based on game shows? No, I don't have any. I'm sorry. Moving on, we have Leclark8407 who asks, 1. Do you have Scandinavian DVD and VHS releases? No, I don't have them, unfortunately. I'm sorry. 2. Have you ever watched SpongeBob? Yes, it was hilarious and it was funny. I really enjoyed watching SpongeBob many times before. I used to watch it on Nicktoons TV and Nickelodeon as well. And it featured some characters. It featured a lot of characters, including SpongeBob, his girlfriend Sandy the Squirrel, known as Sandy Cheeks, apparently, and his best friend Patrick. And what else? Squidward Tentacles, SpongeBob's neighbour. Mr. Krabs, who works at the Krusty Krab as the manager. And the villain named Plankton. Oh yes, that one. He's the mean one trying to steal the secret formula. And yeah, and one of my favourite moments would have to be when Squidward tries to travel back to the present day, but he goes to the past and then goes to the future and all sorts. That's one of my favourite episodes from series 1. 3. Have you seen Kipper and Oswald? Well, I used to watch Kipper on CITV when I was a kid, and Oswald, the blue octopus, used to be shown on Channel 5's Milkshake Block as the UK dub. Though originally it was dubbed in the United States of America, I suppose. Anyway, moving on. 4. Do you have any Dutch, German, and Italian VHS releases? Well, I have only one Dutch dubbed VHS release of Porky Pig, I suppose, and it had public domain Porky Pig cartoons, and I also have German dubbed VHS releases of the poorly dubbed German public domain cartoons on VHS, apparently, mostly Children's Video Network. 5. Do you know the Rubber Dubbers? Yes, I do know the Rubber Dubbers. You got Tub the Frog, and there's Sploshy the Starfish, Terence the Crocodile or Alligator, Amelia the Submarine, and so I don't know. I'm not sure what the names are now. I can't remember now. Actually, now my favourite episode would have to be Train Driver Tub, and it's the one with the train robbers and all sorts, and the train going fast and slowing down, and I like that episode. It's one of my favourites. Next on, we have George's Retro Channel, and he asks, 1. Do you like Cliff Richard? Well, yes, little, because my favourite song would have to be Summer Holiday. A very nice musical single from 1963, perhaps. 2. Do you used to play Nintendo GameCube? Yes, my big brother Aristo used to have the Nintendo GameCube, and it had games like Donkey Konga, Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Kart Double Dash, and also I played the Nintendo Game Boy Advance games on the Nintendo GameCube as well, apparently, and that's pretty much it. And 3, why are you cancelling your own Ask the Visual Media Archive show of yours? Well, again, it's because I have a lot of things to do in real life, such as independent living skills, doing the washing, doing the cleaning, doing the cooking, shopping, and all sorts of things. And I also need to save money for the holidays or something like that. Save money for food, anything for that matter. And that's pretty much it, I suppose. And not forgetting that actually on the 20th of July I'm gonna stop uploading videos from the 20th of July because in August I think I'm going for nice summer holidays in Greece with my family. Last but of course not least, Adam Inet, who asks, 1. What's the most important thing when making videos on your channel? The most important thing of all is that, I upload a lot of, I put a lot of posts of interesting things, like TV shows or toys that could have been done even better, or maybe video games, and anniversary celebrations, and loads more. And I also make videos, like channel trailers and logo animations, remakes, remasters, all sorts of things. And that's pretty much it. 2. Do you like Thomas and the Magic Railroad? Well, even though the film became a box office flop and Brittlecroft stepped down as sole producer and director in 2000, her company, the Brittlecroft Company, was renamed into Ghislaine Entertainment until it was shut down in 2002 when Hit Entertainment bought the rights of Thomas and Friends. And I have to say, it was a very nice film by the looks of it, and it featured some characters, including Lady the Magical Engine, the villain named Diesel 10, and his henchman Splatter and Dodge. I quite liked the film, but it also had the connections of, between Thomas the Tank Engine and Shining Time Station, although Shining Time Station was an American TV series for PBS Kids, I suppose. 3. What logos in a DVD is your favourite? My favourite logos in a DVD? Well, it would have to be the BBC DVD logo, VCI, and that's pretty much it, I could say. 4. Have you heard of the story I made called Murdoch and the Barbecue Party? Yes, I have. It was a nice story, and I quite liked it. And, imagine if this story existed in the CGI era, if it happened in seasons 13 or 14 or 15, perhaps? If the plot had better writing than usual, I suppose. Much better than Sharon Miller or Andrew Brenner, for example. 5. Which animated DreamWorks movie is your favourite? I think, I answered that question before, and that's pretty much all I could say. well, I guess that's it. I guess that's that. Well, everyone, that is the end of my Q&A video series, and I hope you enjoyed it very much, but do not put any more questions in the comments section because I have a lot of busy things to do in real life. I am uploading a lot more videos than my Q&A video series because I think I'm going to be uploading a lot more episodes of other children's shows on the Children's Teleworld channel, a lot of other things like on the Authentic Music Club, and pretty much it, I could say. But anyways, I do hope you have a really good day, folks, and bye for now. Thank you so much for watching my Q&A video series. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my question and answer video series, Ask the Visual Media Archive. My channel, of course, hosted by yours truly, Nicholas. Goodbye, farewell, and I shall see you very soon.